What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC, coming to you live from Club Lego Lounge. And what's up, peeps? Lego lights on. We're not really live. We're live-ish. Y'all know. Let me turn my lights back on. Boom, peeps. We are continuing with the Fun Hole House of Music Factory. What is this called? Factory House of Music. And I've already pre-sorted bag number 2 just to save a little time, because as we learned in bag number 1, this is a bit more complicated than MC's used to. So we're on to bag section number 2. A lot more than one bag. There is a ton of pieces. You can't even see them all. There's a bunch up here. So we're going to keep it pushing. What is the dad joke of the day? I almost forgot again. Is my timer going? Oh, of course it's not. That would have been smart. Alright. Dad joke of the day. What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? Aye, matey. That is one of my favorite jokes. I already know that joke, and that is one of my favorite jokes. I love it so much. Alright, peeps. So I did get in the book and try to figure out this gears. I still don't know if it's correct. I don't know. I'm just going to keep building and hope it works out. And if it don't, oh well. I stink at gears, and at least in this build. And we will see what happens. Hopefully it works out. Whew. Okay. Let me get myself mentally together, because I got too excited about my dance off and I lost my whole brain. Got my directions pulled up. Got my timer going. Oh, I do need to take my initial sorted picture. I don't even know if I took my picture of my unsorted pieces, but we're gonna at least catch this. Bam. And we're gonna get to work, peeps. And I'm gonna try so hard not to talk too much, but I do want to get through some. I'd love to get through 2 bags, but the way this is going, I feel like I'm gonna have to do 1 bag per video, but we'll see. I'm just gonna hush now. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now, after all this is built, it's telling you turn the handle to make sure the floor can move up and down normally. And it's not. It's not moving normally. Which means something is not lined up in here correctly. Which means I don't know how to fix it. I think by complete accident I have fixed it. It seems to be doing something. Fingers crossed. Okay, I don't know if this is just, if I'm somehow missing pieces, or if this is just the standard for fun hole, that there's just like 3-dot sticks and 3-dot plates left over. I'm looking at the picture, I'm trying to see if I missed something. I'm not seeing missed pieces, but I have no idea, and this is just baffling me. So I'm just gonna hold on to these, and if I find that there's something missing later on, I'll have them to pop in there. It's so confusing, but where am I? I don't know where I'm at on time. I also don't know how much talking I've done versus how much building. I'm at 52 minutes of time, but I don't think I've done that much talking. So I think I'm gonna at least start on bag 3. All right, you know, yeah, I'm gonna take a quick time out. I'm just gonna look back through to make sure these aren't missed pieces somehow. I don't know how I would have missed this many pieces, but I'm just gonna check. I'll be right back. All right, well, peeps, I could not find those pieces anywhere in the directions, so they're just extras. That's baffling to me, coming from the Lego background. But all right, I'm gonna get bags 3 sorted out now, and I might start it, but then quit for today, just because I don't want to run too terribly long. But I do feel like I've been pretty solid on shooshing and just building. So we'll get a little extra work in here, and then we'll call this a day, or a night, or an afternoon, depending on where you live in the world and when you're watching this video. I will say, so the rating on this set says 16 plus. I'm feeling like this is now, again, boy, we've had these age discussions so many times, and I have no idea really how Lego decides it, but I've come to some conclusions. But oh, I never took my picture of where I was in the build. All right, I'm gonna take that picture, then I'll finish sorting, and then we'll keep going. But yeah, I don't know, this is feeling a bit more 18 plus than it does 16 plus. I mean, I'm sure a 16-year-old could do it, but it's definitely one of the more challenging builds I've ever done. Not a bad thing, definitely cool. I'm really enjoying this build so far. I love all the little details, like this little DJ booth, the drum set, the way they created this drum set, the technique they used to get the little bass drum. Oh man, just so cool, especially coming from my background as a drummer many years ago. But I do still have an appreciation for it, so yeah. Did I take this picture now? See? Oh, I'm getting myself so confused. There's definitely some really interesting techniques they got going on in this build. I like the way they hit all the wires, at least what we've done so far. That was a really fun, like, building section. It's just different. It's so different. Obviously, Lego does not do the lighting kits. That's not their thing. Maybe one day. But as of today, it's not a thing for Lego. And so I've never done anything like that before. So that whole section was very cool, very different, learning some new stuff, and really appreciating this whole build so far. It's very fun, very different. I told you guys in the past, peeps, I have a really bad ability to exaggerate. I don't do it on purpose. I'm just, you know, I've told you before, my vocab isn't as good as it used to be. In fact, I think my vocab's still fine. My speaking skills aren't that great. My typing skills are perfect. I can type up a storm. Oh, see, there I go again. I'm exaggerating. I'm not saying they're perfect. My typing skills are fairly good. I can type up an essay. Easy. Easy money. Ask me to speak. I'm a dunce. I'm trying to talk and be semi-entertaining and think of words. And they don't always come to me. They don't always come to me. But this is one thing I do want to point out. I find it I don't know what I want to say. I don't want to say frustrating. It's definitely their process is a bit different from Lego in that I'm used to Lego. They tend to work in sections. So I'm going to work over here, then I'm going to move over here, then move over here, move over there, and then I'll build up, and then the same thing, and then build up, and the same thing, like if you're doing a building, for example. I feel like, at least as of what I've built so far, the process that Funhole follows is not the easiest to follow. Like, they will, in one step, you'll work on like 5 different areas of the board. And I'm like, ugh, like it's kind of hard to predict where you're going, or what you're doing next. And again, these aren't bad things, just different. But it's definitely slowing me down a little bit from my normal ability to build, because I just don't, the process is just not what I'm used to. So this is definitely going to be a little bit longer build, I think. I don't think it's going to be Rivendell long. But that was a massive set. But it's definitely taking me a little longer than I think a set of this size would take me normally. But it's okay. I'm just soaking it in. I'm enjoying this, and it's a learning experience, and it's good to learn something new. So here's another challenge of this build. Each section has a lot of different piece types. Like, look at all the, just look at all the different piece types on this table right now. There's a lot of different piece types. So like, I'm having to organize and reorganize some more in order to make all this fit comfortably on my table. Now I know I can be like the non-sorters. I know I can take it from that perspective and just have a big pile of pieces and roll with it, but I just can't. My brain don't work that way. But alright, let's do a little more building, and then that'll be that for today. How's that sound? Well, this is odd. So here's the paper directions for the step I'm on. And as you can see, they've got the 2x12, the, I don't know what this is called, little track piece, and then the 1x4 one 4-dot stick, if you will. Here's the same stuff on the digital directions, but the background is blacked out and there's no numbers. I don't know if that is a correction or what. I don't know. Again, first time doing Funhole. I'm not familiar with these directions, the way they do them. They're a little bit different. So yeah, that's a bit odd to me. I don't know what these I've seen this a couple times in the steps now, and I don't really know what that is about. I'm gonna keep pressing them. See, next step, same thing. No numbers, just pieces. Peeps, I think I'm gonna time out. I call this the end of this session, because I'm getting to, well, first of all, it's almost dinner time, so my family's probably gonna be sitting there going. But second of all, I think this is a good stopping point. I've got this section that I just built a whole bunch on, connected up to the main stage, if you will. So I'm excited about that. It's looking great. I'll say this. If you get really flustered by wire management, if you've ever dealt with wires in anything in your personal professional life and they fluster you, probably don't touch this set. Or just don't do the lighting. Just leave the lighting out. You know, that is an option too. It is very challenging to work with these wires. As you see, I've been using these tweezers to help manipulate them into little sections. They do a pretty good job of showing you exactly the length. Like they show you measure this far, not this far, not this far, measure this far. So that's pretty good. The colors are definitely challenging, just like Lego. I'm gonna say that. But overall, I'm having a great time. I'm really liking this build, so I think I'm gonna time out, go eat some dinner, spend a little time with my family, and then I might come back in here tonight if I'm feeling up to it. But so far, man, what a great build. As you can see, we're attaching a whole nother section to the building over here. Curious to see how that's gonna play out. Yeah, it's looking fantastic. So, peeps, I hope, man, I feel like I've been super bored, but look how big this is already. This is a fairly wide build already, and I don't know how much more is coming in, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It looks great. I feel like I'm being super boring. I don't have a lot to say because I'm just so focused. It's so good. It's so challenging, and this is, as y'all know, this is what the old noggin needs. But I mean, look, I haven't even hardly touched my hydration. It's not even cold anymore. I'm so focused. It's so good. It's so good. Again, if you are easily flustered by wires, I don't recommend this, or at least I don't recommend doing the lighting portion if that is something that is going to really set you off the rails. But I like it because it's slowing me down and it's making me really focus on what the task is. So peeps, if you guys enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, share it with family, share it with anybody you think would enjoy this. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments. We are only on bag 3, and well, I think I somehow fixed this floor completely by accident, and I'm stoked by it. We still got a long ways to go, so I'm gonna call this a day, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, holla.